scared to death of God. We were physically abused. We were emotionally abused. I never made eye contact with grown-ups when I was 6 years old. Nothing good could come from that.
He was a missionary
and we were sexually
kid
abused. The very people who
in
were reading us
Africa.
our Bible stories and putting us to bed at night and beating us in the course of the day would come down the halls after the lights were out, the generator off, and abuse us little children. And they kept us silent by warning us, if you tell what happens to you here, you will be Satan's tool to destroy your parents' ministry, and there will be Africans in hell because of you. It was harsh. I never talked about it for both directions. And he said, you can't serve God and Satan.
Author of Too Small to Ignore.
Wes is one who has tried. Watch what happens. You can't burn a candle from both ends. And he lit that candle. I'm here to tell you that I had enough rage and enough hurt in my little 10-year-old heart that I determined, this is it. I don't retreat anymore. This is my Masada. And I determined at age 10, I am not dropping this candle. Unwittingly, he has leveled the playing field for the first time in my life. He's always won. He's big, he's strong, I'm little, I'm weak. But here was this candle burning toward my fingers, and I determined in this very pained little heart, I'm not losing this time. I cannot lose again. And I held on to that candle as it burned toward my fingers. He went on talking about how evil I was and how hot hell was burning, and I was getting a pretty good idea of that. I clenched my teeth. I tightened every bone and every muscle in my body, and I said, I'm not letting go. I don't care how much it hurts. I'm not. I watched the candle burn all the way to my fingers. I watched the edge of my fingers turn red. I watched a blister bubble out. You cannot imagine the rage that was in me. I know about how scars can affect a little life. I got so I couldn't even hear him talking about me anymore. All I could hear was the blood pounding in my ear. Suddenly I floated outside myself, and I was looking down on this little boy. I didn't even feel the pain anymore. It was the strangest thing. But as smoke curled up on either side of my finger, one of the little buddies jumped up and slapped it out of my hand. Everybody screamed and ran, and there I stood, the skinny little boy on this chair, and my life changed. My life can be dated pre-candle and maybe after disaster. And as I stood there with my fingers burned, I went from victim to victor. And I knew what I would do with the rest of my life. I would fight for children. I would speak up for those who can't speak for themselves.